Well, we're on to the last movie in the Hammer Volume 5 set, Death and Deceit, and this one is number 186 in the Indicator series, and it is the Brigand of Kandahar. I really like the cover on this one because it's kind of done like a fortress, the word Kandahar, with all these armies attacking it. Something that never happens in the movie, but I like the idea of the artwork anywhere. And this is all about a set in 1880 British India, and we have a mixed race main protagonist here who is Case, and Robert Case, and he is a British soldier, and he returns from a mission at the start without the other officers he went out with. He says he's been captured and pretty much is just railroaded into being sentenced to a 10-year jail sentence because he left his commander alone, even though the odds were insurmountable of getting him back because he was captured by the enemy. They don't want to hear it. They just want to railroad this guy and get him out of jail because he is mixed race. He doesn't really belong with the British Army, and he doesn't really feel akin to this group of people, the group of Indians that are fighting back against the British Army. And they've just got a new leader led by the extremely personable Eli Khan, who we'll meet later on. And when Case is broken out of jail, he escapes. He's captured by Khan and drawn into being one of his men because he is an outcast, because he has nowhere else to go, and he ends up training these rebels on how to fight back against this British Army invasion and how to stop them. And Oliver Reed plays Eli Khan, and it is a wonderful, over-the-top performance, the kind of thing you want from your megalomaniacal bad guy, and that's exactly what we have here. The kind of guy who would rather leave somebody in a torturous position than put them out of their misery by killing them, as he does to the British officer that he has caught at the start of the movie. You know, forcing him to fight a hungry tiger and then leaving him maimed and disfigured for the rest of the movie, in pain, unable to get to grips with the fact of how decimated he has become as a person. And we really see Case evolve throughout the movie as he suddenly realises that, you know, he is more in kin with this Indian group than he did with the British, but he doesn't like the way they go about their methods. He never fully trusts them. They never fully trust him, and they're constantly at odds as they're battling with the British throughout this. And it's more about a man trying to come to terms with his position in life, how he doesn't have really a place to go. And we're introduced into another character, which is a newspaper man who's there just to report on the situation. And he's just been in India for a year. He knows a lot of people, and he wants to just sort of report on the situation. And he kind of sees what's happened to this guy. It's basically a movie about a destruction of a person, someone who would never have walked a certain path, but because of the actions put onto him, becomes the person that they were fighting against. You get a wonderful action set piece at the end, and it led to a finale in this movie that I was really not expecting. Something that really kind of shocked me. I kept thinking something else was going to happen, but realistically, there's nowhere else they could really go with this. And it was a rather dour and sour ending for me, but one that I felt was kind of fitting to that character, because it adds in more of the deconstruction of that human being and how he's just wore down into something that he was never really going to be. There is wonderful fight scene with between Case and Khan at one point that is vicious, sweaty, over the top, and really exhilarating to watch. You get Khan's twisted sister in this, who's always trying to manipulate things with her womanly wiles, who is more cunning than you first suspect, even though we're told exactly what she's like. And the Brigand of Kandahar was a really interesting, fun movie. It had action, it had different locales, it had some wonderful characters, and it had this really depressing story at the heart of it, as we see somebody totally worn down from the person that they want to be. Wonderful thematics behind this one, considering it's just a genre movie, but this was a real treat, one that I wasn't expecting as well, and it just rounded off a fantastic set of movies. The Hammer Volume 5 set is almost equal across the board. I love all these movies. They were real great treats, adventure, different timelines, all just kind of added up to a wonderful set. One of my favourites of the 5 sets that's been released so far. Visa to Canton is my favourite. I love that more than the others. The other 3 are all across the board really good movies, and I can thoroughly recommend picking up this box set. Wonderful release, great transfers, amazing films first and foremost. I'd love to know your thoughts on the Brigand of Kandahar. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.